Hey guys, welcome back. It's SAT ACT Math Day 13. Today we'll be tackling 27, 28, 29, and 30 from practice test number 10. These are not my problems, these are the property of College Board. I will let you know if any of these problems are a calculator, like that need a calculator. Without further ado, let's get into these problems. Okay, 27 is a bit special. There's two ways to do it. One is the longer way where you factor out, is where you solve for x, plug it back in, and you get a value. That takes a long time. This is a little bit of a complicated problem. I would suggest instead to do this. Here, let me go off to the side. You have a little bit of space. This is a bigger problem. You have 2/3, right? Why not factor out? Why not factor out a 3 from each of these and then make this equal to 3x minus 2. So you get 2/3 times 3 times 3x minus 3x minus 2 minus 4 equals 3 times 3x minus 2. Okay, this is just 2 because these cancel. You get 2 3x minus 2 minus 4 equals 3 3x minus 2. You can subtract this and get it over to this side. And then you're left with, because you have 2 of these and then 3 of these, you're left with 3x minus 2. What does that equal? Just -4. Because you got to keep in mind there's a sign there. A. That one would have been harder. That would have been a lot longer if you had to solve for x and plug back in. And if you can take a shortcut on this test, you definitely should. Next problem. Right. So here's your function. The first thing I would suggest is up or down. If there's a negative, it's going like this. If it's positive, like that. Okay. Since it's positive, you can take out all the ones like this, right? So C or D. And then you have to select x plus 3 and x minus k. Okay, so it says k is a positive integer, so we don't have to worry. We don't have to pretend like, oh, what this gets. We don't have to like worry about it being switched around. So let's look at these a little bit closely. X plus 3. So that means it should be at -3. Like here, it should be at -3. This one's at -2. So it's D. This one is one that will always show up on your SAT, so it's good to know how to do this one. The formula can be used to represent the height h inches of an adult male based on the length L in inches of his femur. Which of the following 1.8 is in this context is correct in this context? Okay, so know that this is like a slope value, right? So you can take out A. That doesn't make any sense. Approximate increase in a man's femur length. This is talking about height, right? That's your final height. Let's come back to that one. Okay, the approximate increase in a man's femur length in inches for each 1 inch increase in his height. The final product, the approximate increase is in height, not femur length. Okay. It's definitely not this one right here. That does not make any sense. For every 32.01 inches, that just normally I wouldn't use you can use common sense in most of these problems. They won't be absurd like that, but I'd always know how to actually do it. If like worst case scenario, you can use common sense. For 30, there is a special rule. Okay, so since you know this is you can make this a square. You know that C D and then B C are equivalent. You know this is a square right here. Or yeah, you know that this not it doesn't even necessarily need to be a square, but you know that C D and then you can call this B E. You know those are equivalent because it's the same height. Because it says right here that they're it says right here that they're parallel, so you know that these are the same height. And then CD is 1/2 of AB. So this is like if this is 1, this is 2. Okay, you guys can pretty much already see it. This is a special case of and this is a right angle here because they're parallel. So this is a special care of this is like a 30-60. This is a special 30-60-90 triangle. So it's asking for that this is the one opening up to this face is 30 degrees. This one is 60 degrees, and then you already know this is 90 degrees here. So you get 60 plus 90, and this should equal 150 right there. It's not this one. Definitely not this one. You can cross. You shouldn't always go off of scale, but like it's obviously not 90, so you don't need to worry about that too much. And then this one is the other one, but you need to make sure you get it in the right spot. So root 3 right there. It should be 1 2 root 3. That's like the special triangle. That's how it looks. The way I like to think about it is if it's like this, whichever one is opening up to the larger side is going to have a larger angle because it just has more area it needs to cover. That's how I like to think about it. With that, that's everything for today. If you guys have any questions, please post them in the comments. Like and subscribe helps helps the channel out, helps the family out. All right, guys, that's it for today. Day 13 tomorrow should be good.